Hi, this is Nancy Schick, attorney, mediator, and conflict resolution coach in New York City. My goal is to keep you out of court and build your conflict resolution skills. So I've been talking a lot about workplace dating, but I want to move forward a little bit today and talk to you about why I got into this. In particular, I want to tell you about my own lawsuit. And I didn't want to sue. And this is for you employers to get that most of your employees, when they file a lawsuit or a claim, probably don't want to go there. We know that it ties up our lives, right? That's why I did a video a little while ago that said court sucks, right? It really is not a pleasant place. So most of us don't want to be there. But what happened for me is I had taken a job and I moved all the way across the country for this, alleged dream job. And mutual mistakes were made, right? I see that now. This was in 1997. I've definitely gotten a lot of insight over the years. And ultimately it led to my termination so that the new owner's son could have my job, right? That's my position on it anyway. Obviously, I'm sure there was another position during the lawsuit. But ultimately what happened is I reached out when I was first terminated. I was probably a little bit relieved to be done with that job because I was miserable there. They were miserable with me, and that's why we parted. But they still owed me some commissions. And so it started with this wage and hour claim that then turned into them denying my unemployment and really digging their heels in, trying to punish me. And so ultimately I ended up in a lawsuit where I talked about things that I probably would have let go. And we ended up in a sexual harassment lawsuit, as well as a breach of contract and the wage and hour. And it ended up, in a difficult situation for everyone involved. So my tips for you employers is, when you're dealing with your employees, really focus on the measurable results and the key performance indicators. Don't demonize your employees. Remember that you hired them so that they could perform a job, and you may have to provide them with some additional tools to train them so that they can be successful. And then, of course, you want to create a culture that facilitates that success. That means you have to watch out for sexual harassment behavior. You have to watch for discrimination, and you have to watch for that nepotism and cronyism that occurs. So I know this can be very, very difficult. It was difficult for me as a supervisor in that situation, and then also for everybody around me when I left and then I filed a suit. I lost friends. I lost a lot, even though I won the lawsuit, which, by the way, I never collected on. So for those of you that are claimants, you may want to know that too. It ties up your life, and you might not collect on the judgment you get. So for those of you that are more DIYers and you don't necessarily want to air all of this publicly, I'll put my book link in the notes to the video. But if you prefer some one-on-one coaching, you can also contact me by using the email or phone number on the screen. So again, thank you, and let's make this your best year yet.